Hello and welcome to our next Workout Wednesday. Today we are going to be working on those arms. So all you need for today's workout is a mat and a light set of hand weights, which are totally optional. You can do all of these exercises with no weights. If you're just getting started, do it with no weights. If you've been working out for a while, I would recommend anywhere between 1 and 5 pounds. 5 would be the heaviest to do these. I'm going to reach down and grab my weights. I'm doing 2.5 pounds because I didn't want to do 3. All right, so I'm going to be in a full kneeling position. You can sit back onto your hips here. You can sit all the way down to the floor, or you can come all the way up to standing. Totally up to you and what feels good for you today. So we're going to start with a lateral raise. I'm going to reach my arms down by your side, and I want you to think about growing tall with that spine, keeping those hips pressed forward so those glutes are engaged. We're just going to take those arms out to the side, no higher than shoulder height, and then we lower down. We're going to do 8 reps of each one, or my version of 8. If you take classes with me, you know I'm not great at counting. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and this last one, we're going to hold those arms up. We're going to go to goalpost arms here, and all I want you to do is rotate the palms down towards the floor, and then lift back up. And I promise you, even if you're using a light weight, this gets heavy after a while. Here's 3, and 4, and 5. Keep those hips pressing forward. 6, 7, core is engaged, and 8. Reach those arms up. Overhead press, reach up, pull down. Now, as those arms reach up overhead, I want you to think about keeping those shoulder blades down the back and keep that rib cage closed, meaning we're not flaring the rib cage and letting the shoulders arch up. So we're letting the back arch. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Go ahead and take those arms down by your side. I'm going to turn so you can see this next exercise. This is a tricep press. We are going to hinge this time, so we're going to slightly push those hips back and come on a nice long diagonal with the spine. I want you to be careful here that you're not popping your booty out and arching your back. So create length in that low back, pull those abdominals in, arms are going to reach back, palms are facing the back of the room. We're just going to straight arm lift up, lower down. Now, the lower you hinge here, the more those quads are going to get a workout in. So you decide what you need today. Here's 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it up. Little pulses. Pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Arms come down by our side. We're going to come back, or I'm going to come back to facing you. We're going to finish with arm circles. And we circle forward. Little arm circles. I'm only going about maybe the size of a baseball or a basketball here is probably the biggest I would want you to go. Last 3, 2, 1, reverse it back. This is where those weights get heavy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to sneak in one more exercise, hug a tree. We're going to bend those elbows so you can see I've got a slight bend of those elbows. We're just going to bring them in towards our chest and we open back up and press. Once again, as those arms come back, be sure not to flare the rib cage and pop the chest. Keep it closed. Think about keeping those rib cages knitted together. And 4, and 3, 2, are your shoulders burning yet? And 1. Go ahead and rest those arms down by your side, and we are done for the day. If you want to make this a little more challenging, repeat this 2 more times or 3 more times. So if you guys have any questions, let me know.